Hello, fellow gamer and animation enthusiasts! I am finally moved into college, settled down, and adjusted to the new climate and culture and college stuff, and I paid $1 million in books, and it's awful, and it's amazing! Anyway, it is time for a news update. Yay, news and shit! Woo! First thing to point out, game in the background is Sins of a Solar Empire Rebellion, which I then slabbered on and shit on with magic modder wizardry made by somebody else who's so much smarter than me, and added a Star Trek Armada 3 mod. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I've seen other people pronounce it before. Anyway, it had the word Star Trek in its name. I just bought the game. I never actually played the base game, so I suck balls at it. Never played the base game, never played the modded game, but I really wanted to play the Star Trek mod for the game, so I bought the game, added the mod, and then I didn't know what the fuck to do. So, you're gonna be watching me really shit at that game. But oh well. It's fun. Anyway, first thing on the agenda is, holy shit, we hit 100 subscribers. It's an amazing milestone for us, small channels, to get up to the triple digits, especially because a lot of people die in the double digits. A lot of channels, they get kind of kick-started, and they think they're going somewhere, and then it just stops, and then they stop and cry, and then that's kind of the end of it. And it's a really vicious cycle for these smaller channels to keep getting stuck in the double digits. So the fact that we just went and surpassed the triple digits by 1 subscriber, surpassed nonetheless, is amazing, and I really want to just thank you guys for your continued support, especially the guys over at Discord. You guys have been amazing. You guys have been awesome. Just the amount of support I get from you guys and the amount of feedback I get from you guys is insane. And I'm gonna plug this now. If you haven't joined our Discord yet, the community there is fucking awesome. Every time I turn it on, there's always some sort of new meme sitting there, or somebody has some sort of snarky comment. It's an amazing community down there. Anyone can join in. It's just amazing. And so anyway, thank you guys so much. This is an amazing milestone for us, and we really can't wait to continue moving forward from this point. Secondly, and probably what you guys really want to know, is the status of CSGOF, and if it's actually back or not. I know I released a teaser a while ago, and yes, CSGOF is back. And it is back really, really strong. Like, I didn't think it'd be as big as or of a production as it is getting right now. I thought that this would be me sitting in front of a keyboard for a while, learning how to be shit at SFM, and just kind of working it out myself. But instead, thanks to the awesome Reddit community over at /r/SFM, shout out to you guys, we've collected a number of volunteers who are seriously dedicated to bring back what I thought was a dead project. CSGOF has been in this vicious cycle of dying, being renewed, and then dying again, and I honestly thought this would be kind of like the killing blow. I didn't think it'd actually get any farther than this, but it is, and I'm absolutely astonished. And more excitedly is this week's episode is coming out either tomorrow or Sunday. That's EST time, so before midnight on Sunday. It is in the editing stages now, post-editing. The animating is pretty much done, and it's looking, for a first episode, it's looking amazing. And the plot line it's pretty loose here on the first one. The really knock-you-out punch with plot is going to be coming here on the second one, and I seriously think you guys are going to like what we're doing with it. Debbie's coming back, and she's entirely rewritten. Boss is entirely rewritten. He's kind of the same, but he's changed a bit. Tom is getting a bit of a facelift. Chris is gone. We kicked out Chris. I didn't like Chris as a character. The other writers did, but I decided to hit that with the get the fuck out of your boot. So Chris is gone, and he's being replaced with Jim and Dave, and these are 2 new characters that are just comedy relief 101. They're amazing. I can't wait to keep writing them. It's a lot of fun to write all these guys. Yeah, so episode 1 is just about done. Episode 2 is in the writing stages. I've trashed 3 scripts that I've written because I didn't think they were good enough. And the other guy said it was okay, we could have went with it, but I've just been trashing skit after skit. If I'm not happy with a skit, I'm not letting it get past the writing phase. And I've been a huge stickler about this because I want this to be something that we're proud of, and something that I'm proud of, and something I want my name associated with. So we're really gonna hound forward on this and try and make it something that is just amazing. It's gonna have a perfect mix of comedy, comic relief, and serious plotline that actually makes you want to like the characters. So I mean, like, it's just, what more could you want? I mean, the tone shifts. It's gonna be really funny, but you're gonna be. I really aim to make you guys attached to these characters, and when we start playing with them, you know, twang your heartstrings a little bit. It's gonna be interesting. This is what I aim to pull off. I'm an amateur, very amateur writer when it comes to this. So I'm hoping that I can really make something here and create something that really speaks to you guys. And thanks to the team that's helped me out here, I really think we can pull it off. I think we're gonna have something really special here. So yeah, that's pretty much that. And also, seriously, you guys are fucking awesome. Like, thank you for your continued support. I can't wait to see where we go in the next few months, especially as we keep releasing episodes here of CSGOF and the community continues to expand. Our weekly streams are still going. I almost missed one, but actually I did miss one, and I almost missed the second one, but I managed to do it. We did another train simulator, and we had Polished on. Alright, I also have to seriously point out a few very specific individuals who have been helping me out a lot. So thank you to //FFM for the initial push here to actually recreate this. Thank you explicitly to Brad's Gaming Place, link to his channel in the description. He stepped up and he contacted me when I brought up the idea to the //SFM community, and he offered to lend a hand in the animating process, and since then he's been very close with the entire development of this project, with the script writing, with the editing. He's been helping me find voice actors, and because of this we have been able to push this even farther. We've been getting over barrier after barrier that we used to get stuck behind in the original development. We've been able to surpass now because of some of the help he's provided. So thank you an immense amount, Brad's Gaming Place. I wouldn't be able to do this without you. I also want to thank my old coworker Jacob R and Zach S for your continued support. Well, Zach wasn't a coworker, but I want to thank you guys for your continued support and for editing everything. Like, this stuff needs to be edited. The plot's there, but I'm not exactly the most raw person to taking things and putting it on paper. So you guys really help to find flaws and contradictions and really iron them out to get a really nice finished product. And your support and your suggestions inside these scripts, multiple layers too, since all three of you guys are looking at them, it is seriously making these episodes well ironed out and well thought out, and they seem professionally written. Especially episode 2. The amount of comments we've been throwing around about episode 2 has been quite the discussion. And lastly, I want to thank a close friend of mine up here in college, Derek, Zach again, and Crystal, who is voicing in over the internet, for your voice and vocal talents and lending your voices over to this project to help and bring life to our characters and what we're creating. And we wouldn't have a show if we didn't have voices. So the fact that you guys are stepping up and really helping out with this is really helping to create something that's alive and really means something and has really good, thick, chubby meaning to it. I probably used way too many adjectives there. And I also just want to point out to everyone, people on the team and people who are just here watching, that this is a learning experience for all of us. I don't think any of us are professionals in... The only person you could argue is a professional in anything that we're actually doing would be Brad's Gaming Place, and that's because he has a lot of experience with SFM that I just don't have. I've been learning it, and he's been helping me to learn it. But outside of that, none of us have no professional experience with what we're doing. So taking what we had, or the very small amount of experience and, you know, things we learned off the shelf and learned off of YouTube, and throwing it into this project is really helping us grow and really helping us to master these aspects that we are contributing into the series. So thank you guys so much for just nailing these performances and working with me to help us get that right tone. I know I've watched countless YouTube videos on directing and voice acting and all sorts of extra additive stuff, how to do this sort of stuff over the internet, and coordinating this sort of effort. So it's been a learning experience for everyone. It will continue to be a learning experience, and you'll notice as we go through episodes here that there will be dramatic changes in quality, in the writing, and that's just as we learn stuff. But yeah, that's about it. So CSGOF Episode 1 airs this weekend. Episode 2 coming probably not next weekend, simply because of time constraints. So we can probably expect to see that around... I want to set a date. I want to get production on it started this weekend, but you probably won't either see it until the weekend of the 14th. If we really do some crunching, we might get it out by the 8th, but that's October, but I don't know if that's going to happen. But we're going to try, and we'll see what happens, but this is what you get for getting a bunch of volunteers. When we start getting paid, that's when you get set due dates. Damn it. But yeah, thanks. Prepare for amazement, and yeah, have a good one, guys. Thank you guys once again for 100 subscribers, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Take care.